Hi, welcome everyone to WMD Asia webinar for xFlow Procurement SAP using catalogs to easily create PRs. My name is Ravinder Bhinder. I'm the organizer of this webinar and account manager. Today we have Shiva Gupta with us, who is our SAP consultant and will be presenting today's topic. So however, before we move ahead, can I quickly see raise of hands who all can hear me clearly? Okay. Yeah, once again, request everyone, whoever can hear me clearly and whoever can see my screen, can I see raise of hands, please? Okay, yeah, although we are still waiting for a few more participants to join in, but I guess we can go ahead. Whoever has already joined, I can see all the hands. Yeah, okay. So as I was saying, before we move ahead, I can see we have some participants who might not know who we are. That is what WMD is, what services, what products we offer. So I will very quickly give a small introduction about WMD and what we offer. So let's just begin. Now, who we are. WMD. WMD was established in 1994 in Germany. And in the last 20 plus years, in fact, around 24 plus years now, we have more than 1,000 plus customers worldwide, and we have expanded to more than 80 plus countries. And where all are we located? As you can see here, our headquarters at Hamburg, Germany. We have many offices. We have an office in Paris, France. We have an office in London, UK. Munich, Germany as well. We have many subsidiaries. As you can see, we have subsidiaries all across the globe. And our latest subsidiary being in Bangalore, India. We have subsidiaries in Madrid, Spain, Slovakia, Boston, USA. So we are a global organization with global reach all across the globe. Now, quickly moving towards our customers, some of you who have joined us today for this webinar can see your company logo in this slide. Now, what you see here, these are just some examples of our customers specifically in Asia. And as I was saying, I'm sure some of the participants from Lafarge Holcim, maybe I guess we have some participants from Sunrise as well today. So yes, some of you who have joined us today should be able to see your company logo in this slide. Now, moving ahead quickly, what products do we offer? Now, WMD provides solutions which caters to both sides of the spectrum. That is, our solution work with both SAP and non-SAP based environments. We had more than 20 plus years of experience working with SAP and their customers. So our solution was completely built to work within SAP ecosystem. However, due to technological advancements and the increase in the number of ERP systems in the market, we have customers worldwide with whom we have other ERP systems we had to cater for. And a very good example here would be Caterpillar. Now, where they decided on our solution globally to be used in 11 SAP-based clusters and potentially more than 400 non-SAP ERP systems. So it's safe to say that we have educated and enough experience working with SAP and non-SAP environments as well. So without taking any more time out of this webinar, I will hand over this webinar session to Shiva. So over to you, Shiva.
Hi, my name is Shiva. I am a SAP consultant and project manager for WMD Asia. So, agenda for today's webinar is a short introduction, which Ravinder already has presented. Later on, we will look into procurement process using xSuites, how we can create initial application, initial request for purchase requisition, and we will discuss about its benefits at glance. Then we will look into workflow process for this initial application and PR and PO. Then we will look into these very powerful reports that are administrative report and management summary report. And after that, we will be having a question and answer session. So during this demo, if you feel or if you have any queries, you can directly write into this question bar here, and later on during question and answer session, we will look into it. So here, what to expect from this webinar, what should be the takeaway point from this webinar. So for this, I'm going to explain about the capability of xSuite procurement solution and how it is going to enhance the efficiency of your existing SAP procurement process. After that, we will look into that how this add-on xSuite solution is going to give structural transparency of complete procurement process, right from the starting of a simple application to request something to buy. Then I will give you a walkthrough and I will show you how this SAP or solution add-on solution will look on SAP GUI, Fiori, xFlow, and Web, and how users can actually approve this procurement process on the fly. After that, we will look into how we can integrate non-SAP users into SAP procurement process without even leaving the application, and everything should be there right from starting to the end, and while the procurement order will be released to vendor. I'm also going to try to highlight how using xSuite procurement, complete transparency in your procurement process will be there. Then I will highlight how this xSuite is very user-friendly, and how it is developed based on user-centric design, and how it can help your business to raise user acceptance for your procurement process. So these are the key points we could expect to take away from this webinar. Before starting for xFlow procurement, I would like to show how our xSuite is helping and using this SAP business workflow. So the workflow which we will use, we will be building on this SAP business workflow. On top of it, our xFlow basis will be there, and using only single transaction code, we can create and maintain this xSuite application. On top of that, we have different business application solution available. So the participant who already are using our xFlow invoice, they know how we are helping to automate their invoice processing solution. Apart from that, we have SD order also, and in today's webinar, we are going to discuss about xFlow procurement process and how it's going to help our day-to-day procurement process. So to begin with that, first I want to highlight that xSuite is a SAP ERP certified solution. Apart from that, it is also S/4HANA certified solution. It means our solution is future ready. Now let's talk about normal procurement process, day-to-day process. Now just imagine in my department, I want to purchase one toner for printer for my IT department. So for that, what we will think, how I'm going to initiate my request. So maybe in normal business, I will just write one email to my approving authority that boss, I need toner. If in other department or other business, they might be having one IT tool. but that is outside SAP. Once we will get this preliminary approval, then we will send our request to purchasing department, and then they will create purchase requisition, and after that they will create purchase order. Again, it will be depending upon the right now existing scenario, whether your purchase requisition is having workflow or it's just create purchase requisition and workflow will be in purchase order approval. Now I'm going to show same process in xSuite. In xSuite, we are going to look into how this application, which we are supposed to create through an email, I'm going to create with our xSuite solution that is actually sitting inside SAP. So, meaning to say, my complete procurement workflow is going to be handled from single application. So from that application which I am going to raise, starting from that till purchase order approved, released and sent to vendor, everything will be inside this xSuite, and you will be having visibility of each single step. And after this completion of process, you will be having tamper-proof audit log. Apart from that, you can see the xFlow log, that at what time, at what date, which person has taken what action. This is a very broad view of xSuite procurement workflow. So you can see this. We will create one application for PR. For that, its technical name is feeder. So maybe I will call it during my webinar feeder, or maybe I will just refer as application or request. So we have here approval workflow for that. After approving feeder, purchase requisition can be created automatically, or if any business want to create them manually, that also can be done. If approval has been taken for this and business don't want to take approval for PR, that also can be done. And once this is done, purchase order will be created and workflow will be triggered and it will be completed. Meaning to say, this is very flexible, depending upon business need, it can be customized. And on top of this, all these workflow, whether you are going to create initial application or workflow approval, everything is available on xFlow web, on mobile. Apart from that, we have xFlow Fiori app also. So if your business is already running on Fiori, you can utilize that app. If you don't have Fiori, then also you don't need to worry, because our mobile URL is also very compatible. And when I am going to show you the screen, you can see how mobile screen and Fiori screen are very similar. So meaning to say, whether you have Fiori or not, you can actually use this xSuite on the fly. You can approve and you can leverage on these facilities and enhance your xFlow procurement. So in procurement, we are going to first look into what are the different ways to create the simple application without even drafting and sending one email. What are the different interfaces? What are its benefits? Then we will look into, I will show you one example of workflow. And after that, I will show you administrative report and management report. So this xFlow feeder, if you see how it's looking right now, it's very user friendly. If you see here, everything is here. User can actually create one application just writing one sentence, or they can create these lines just by adopting some templates. Or we have xFlow catalog also, that I will discuss more in detail. This feature is available on web, and even in feeder also you will be having SAP F4 helps available. So here, as I told before, User can create one application either just by writing one email, one-liner email that I want toner, or it may be possible that last month I have purchased one toner and now I don't want to write that that one line also. So what I will do, I will just want to click one button and load my previously saved template. Or else I can leverage on the open catalog interface technology and I can just go on some online shopping on behalf of my office. If not, I can also go for xFlow catalog. These are very easy to maintain, and it's really just simple as you are going to maintain one Excel sheet and going to upload that. Like I previously highlighted, this is available on SAP GUI. On the fly, you can use it by web URL, mobile URL, and xFlow Fiori. Non-SAP users, if SAP users are not if all users don't have SAP user ID, then they can use X Suite by using xFlow Web and xFlow Mobile, and they can be integral part of the workflow approval. So here in my slides, I'm going to take all these 4 ways how we are going to create one application, and since we have different user interface, so I have randomly chosen my interface so that I can give you some information, some screenshots so that you can visualize how this system looks like, and you will be having much more understanding about all interface also. So here I'm going to show you creating application very initial request just by writing one-liner application, and I open this in Fiori app, one-liner request. I will go to my feeder app, feeder type, and there I will just write I need one toner for IT department, and I will just release that. So my feeder is created, and now this feeder will go to my boss, who will look into it, and if he is agree, he can approve that feeder. And once that is done, this process will go into purchase requisition phase. Second way to do that is using template. For this, I am going to show you on xFlow Mobile. So like I told, this is very similar to Fiori app. So you can see this is mobile screen. You have these items available here, and I want to create my application request for toner. So like I told, last month I have purchased one toner, and at that time I realized I have to purchase this very frequently. So I just have saved that template as toner. So now I don't want to write or don't have to write that one sentence itself. I will just load my template here, and you can see my line items appear here. I can edit my line item. If I want quantity 2, I can revise it, or other information, I can revise it, and I can just create my feeder and can send it for approval to my boss. Here you can see feeder created. Now just let's take third example. Third, we will take how to create feeder by using online catalog, online shop system. xFlow procurement is can be integrated with online catalog interface, and when you will click on create feeder, it will take you to screen here, and when you will click here, this is for catalog, and it will give you the options. So you can see here I have this OCI catalog. This is online catalog interface, and then we have here some other catalogs also. These I will discuss you in next slides. So we are going to take example for this online catalog. So I have my one vendor, I have one online shop. I can just click on it, and it will route me to my online shopping screen, and here since I want toner, so I'm going to office supply. I will find my toner, what toner I want to take, and I will just add this into my cart. Now I want to check out. During checkout, when we do our personal shopping, during checkout, they will send us to payment screen, and we have to enter there our credit card detail. But don't worry, here we don't need to enter that, because here our business, our companies, means your company is going to take care of it. So here you will see this xFlow feeder. Once you will click on this xFlow feeder, whatever information we need to create and purchase requisition, it will be automatically created here by populating all these information in line items. Now, since you already have your items here, now I want to expedite this. I know my cost center, so I can enter my cost center information here, just to make sure that this application should not go and forth for inquiry. I just want to provide every information upfront, even before creating the purchase requisition, so that everything is okay and approval process can just expedite. So I have given my cost center here, and I have created my feeder. Now I want to give you this screenshot this. I want to have you visualize this. This is xFlow Fiori, and you will be having option of these catalogs on xFlow Fiori also. Meaning to say that though we have this small device, but we have these powerful apps here, which is going to make life of our users very easy, and it will be very fun for them to stick to procurement process, so that they know I just need to create one application, my boss is going to approve, and my toner will be in office on right time. So this catalog system which we just have discussed, for this the integration is very easy, and it's actually using SAP OCI interface. So for this we need to do some integration with vendors online shop, and then it's ready to use. So far we have discussed application by writing one sentence. Now just imagine you have to write one sentence, means if you have to type at least 20 times, 20 words. Then we moved on, and we have seen to create application by just clicking, by just few clicks, and you can just adopt one template, and you just have created one application. Now if you don't have template, you have online system. You can just go and you can find your item there, and you can just go ahead with your application. Now just imagine I don't want to go and look for the item. I just want my life much more easy, much more simple. I don't want to think what toner I should buy. My procurement division, they should have taken care of it, because they have these material numbers or other information available there. So why should I go and check everything? So for that, this is our option. This is xFlow catalog, so this is very easy to maintain. This I will show you later. So by using xFlow catalog, how we are going to create application again. I am going to show you in SAP GUI. So far we have seen creating application in xFlow Mobile, in xFlow App, and then Fiori App. Now this is traditional method, SAP GUI. So I am going to just adopt some catalog. I have here online catalog also, but no, I just want to go with my xFlow catalog. I will click to my IT material, printer supply, and for me already there is this information available. I will just select this toner, and I will create my feeder, my application. If user want, they can put here cost center, quantity, GL account, everything. Now again, I want to highlight this, that everything is customizable. what you want, what field you want as mandatory. As per your business process, everything is customizable. So now I have created my feeder. My feeder number is 1004. So now this to maintain this xFlow catalog, it's really very simple. You just need to create one Excel sheet just like this, and you just need to upload it. That's it. No integration is needed. It's very easy to maintain, and it's actually it can be used immediately. Means no information is there, we can maintain it immediately, and it can be used then immediately and for future use also. Now this slide I have shown you previously. I'm just again bringing it here to give you highlight that we already have created our feeder here using all 4 app, and for my further workflow approver, I'm going to show you my application number 1004, and then we will follow on that how this procurement process will look like inside xFlow. So on very high level, these are our workflow. For xFlow application, we have approval and release step. Approval is for verification, release is for actual approval. These are easily customizable. You can put as many as label you want. If you want this as automatic, that can also be done. After that, purchase requisition will be created. If you want it automatic, if you want it automatic manually, everything can be done. And similarly for purchase order, and then these can also be configured, customized. Okay, so now I already have created my application for toner. I know my application number is 1004. Actually, my boss went on some business trip, and here I want to show you how on different screen this release item will look like to him. So this is xFlow Web, this is GUI, and since I told he is traveling, so for him it will look like this. So he saw that, okay, I have one item to approve. He will look into it. He can look on header label information. Then he will look into line item information, how many quantity I am actually asking, what is the price. Okay, everything is okay. He is okay to release. Then he can just release. And my initial application is released by my boss. Now, I'm sitting here in office and I'm wondering what's the status of my application, because my colleagues are asking that our toner is not there, they want to take some printout. So I also want to know what's happening there. So I just have went into this very powerful tool, it's called PO Overview Report. I have put my feeder number there. I just have put their date and I executed, and then I saw, okay, this feeder is approved because the subsequent document, this is for purchase requisition and this is for purchase order is created. Means that's good news that my first label of application got approved. Since in my system I have put a purchase requisition as automatic to be created and automatically to be approved, because I already got approval here. So my after that, since PR is already got approved, now purchase order, based on that purchase order is got created, and now I'm seeing that some agent is working on it. It's went into some agent's workflow inbox. This is how this PO overview report will look in web, and this is how it will look into SAP. So here you can see that it's pending for release. I have this purchase application number, then my PR, then my PO. If you have noticed one thing, in my purchase overview report, I only have put my feeder number. But system has actually shown me all subsequent document and what's the status for them. Now, this is right now at release. Back there in airport, my boss is working on this workflow, and he opened the document and he told, okay, everything was okay. Okay, let's just release this purchase order and let's get it done. He released the purchase order. Purchase order is approved, and once it is approved, it will be sent to vendor. Back here in office now, after some hour later, I again want to check my status there, and I went into overview report. Same, I have taken my feeder application number here, and here I can notice that okay, it's done. No agent is available here, and in SAP it will look like this. If you open once this process is completed, once this PR will be done, PO will be done, I'm going to open this purchase requisition. You can see the requisitioner name here. It means everything is traceable. So in my for this demo, I have put automatic creation of PR and automatic approval of PR. But system has done that, but it has taken care of that. Requisitioner name should be there and correct name should be there. In PO also, if you see, I'm there. Now, when I open this my document from WMD screen, xFlow screen, or document will look like this. Here you can see that this is my feeder request number. System has given us information that for this feeder number, this purchase requisition has been created. And for this purchase requisition, this purchase order has been created. Here in xFlow log, everything is traceable. Once the process will be completed, you will be having this tamper-proof history log audit trail, where everything, every single word what you will enter here, it will appear in this trace, history trace, and also as a log here. When you click here, display document, it will take you to a SAP purchase order right from this WMD screen. And if I want to see how my purchase order is, because it's already sent to vendor, I click here and I am having this purchase order. This is what we send to vendor. In summary, our procurement solution, it is actually very easy to use. It's very modern. We have a web, we have very user-friendly screen. We can use it on our mobile devices. We can use by Fiori mobile or web URL. We have workflow for that. At any point of workflow, you will be having option to attach document. Maybe during workflow, some agent realized that they should attach some specification document with one procurement document, so they can do it on that stage, or if they want to ask anything, they can ask from other persons that why we are purchasing this or other information. Audit trail will be there, and all these documents will be archived. So now this procurement overview report, which I have shown you 2 times before. In this procurement overview report, we can see that where is our work item, who is the agent working on it, and what are the subsequent or attached SAP documents with respect to that report. And there are many more features of this procurement overview report, which we can discuss later once if you will like to know more about this solution. You can contact our account manager. Yeah, so because of this SAP xFlow procurement overview report, you will be having more increased process visibility. And this is accessible from every user interface. So you can use it. So the purpose of this webinar is actually to give you first-hand impression that how this system looks like and what is the features of it. But we can give you a live demo whenever you want. You just have to contact our sales account manager, and we can discuss this in detail.
That's right.
At the
At
end
the
of the
end of the
webinar,
webinar,
I'll
I'll
share
share
an
an email ID, an
email
email
address on
address
which
on which you can write to us, and we can schedule something, or rather, whoever's interested, we can always schedule a live
I
demo
demo
for
for
you
you
guys
guys
as
as
well.
well.
Yeah. Okay. So see, we have looked into how initial application or initial request can be created from XSuite, how it's going to help to administrators or managers to have everything in one place, in one application, and from one report only they can trace everything. We also have seen that how user friendly this solution is, and most importantly how simple this is solution to use, because it's very important that company users should actually like the solution, and they should get good vibes to use that solution in order to raise the awareness to stick to the procurement process. Now this procurement management summary, you can see here that we have few columns here that you can get information about who are the top vendors, how many documents are actually right now running for them. If you will click on any one of these vendor, it will drill down and will take you to all these 62 documents list. And from there, if you will again drill down or again click on any one document, it will take you to that document, and from there you can look into each and individual information. Similarly here from this place you can see that right now how many items are in workflow process, under what the steps they are. You can also see here that for each document to complete, how much time actually it's taking. So, meaning to say, manager could use this report in order to enhance their procurement efficiency. They will be having the option to have reports from here, and reports in various charts, and yeah, more we can look into live demo. Okay, so in this solution, in this webinar, we have looked into procurement process, how we can automate this, how we can increase the efficiency. We have covered this, but for procurement to pay, P2P process in SAP, like during starting of my webinar, we are having this xFlow invoice solution also, which is helping in automating the invoice processing from invoice entry to posting. So in order to summarize this, we can automate P2P process in SAP by using these two xSuite solutions. On a higher level, how it's going to look. So this purchase workflow, we have looked, creating application from different interface by 4 different ways, using one-liner email template and OCI and xFlow catalog. We have released the purchase order. We have sent purchase order to vendor. We have seen audit trail. We have seen purchase order information. We checked PR. We looked into administrative report. We looked into management summary report. Now, I just want to take only 5 minutes to share our invoice solution also. Those who actually are using it, they are well aware. Our current release is 5.2.1. So in 5.2.1, we have enhanced lots of functionality there. I'm not going to discuss it in detail, but yeah, for others who don't have knowledge about our xFlow invoice solutions, or invoice solution actually it automates the data entry. So it will go through optical character recognition process. It will capture values, validate with SAP data, and it will populate in screen. So here it's actually helping accountant's job, and then it will go for the invoice workflow. So we can, I think, say how this actually procurement looks if we take at a glance at it. Complete visibility of the procurement process, right, starting from the creation of that request of toner which I have requested. I checked in my procurement overview report that what was the status. I also got information that my purchase order got posted, and yeah, so we have complete visibility there. Apart from that, if we have any question or any information to ask from vendor, that can be done from our WMD screen, and that email which we will send from there will be going to attach as one of the attachment in our this WMD document. We have seen how to create that request using catalogs, templates, and one-liner request. We have seen that how on the fly my boss can approve. He can use Fiori, mobile web. I have given him many options so that he can't say no, I haven't got time. Now for non-SAP users, since for big amount of approvers, generally higher management or director involves, and they actually don't work on SAP, so they don't have SAP user ID. So, but I want them to be involved in this workflow, and I want everything in one application only. So what I have done, I just created them non-SAP users in my xSuite solution so that they can use this in mobile and web. For mobile and web, I already have shared the screen, the same screen which SAP users will get in these interface, the same screen non-SAP users will see. We have seen how flexible the workflow steps management is. As I mentioned, we can attach documents at any step. Once the approval is done, audit trail will be attached. It is tamper-proof. Management summary report, how powerful this tool is, administrative report, and release strategy. Okay. Those business right now who are having this approval process, release strategy maintain, they know if they want to change anything, they have to chase consultant, they have to chase IT guy. Please update my release strategy in SAP. But using this xSuite procurement, it will be very easy. If you remember in xFlow catalog, I showed you how easy it is, just maintain in Excel and upload it. The same thing is here. In release strategy, you just need to fill one Excel and you have to upload it. So one of your person from maybe procurement division, they can just have one so-called xFlow administrative person. He can maintain these uploading of Excel's release strategies and creating the xFlow accounts, because it's just really only just one key code, like you are clicking on any 21 to create purchase order. It's in fact easy than that. And the last but not the least point, the user interface is very friendly, very flexible, and the main point here is how to encourage every user to stick to the procurement process, whether the item I'm going to purchase is of $500 or it is $50 or it is $50,000. If every user will stick to the procurement process, eventually it's actually will result in big gain for any business. Yeah, so that's it. Now let's go to our Q&A session. So let's see what question we have, and we will take one by one. Meanwhile, just to remind you have any further question, or you have first-hand experience, you want to visualize the live demo, please don't hesitate, just contact our account managers and we will schedule it especially for you.
Yes, so do we have any questions? We do have a question there. It says, may I know if WMD Live is for WMD Live for SAP? Do we have WMD Live for SAP? We are looking for solutions for smaller sites, which are also using SAP. They are just a sales office with just 5 to 10 staff. This question is asked by Song Yang. I think this is more on the sales side. So we will be getting in touch with you, and we can discuss this outside this session. Meanwhile, if any one of you have any question related to the topic that we have covered today, please feel free to drop in the question box, and I will try and answer. We'll give you a quick 2 minutes to think about it. So there's a question. Is how likely it is for the vendors to, have a OCI interface. So
yeah. So for this, I just want to highlight that this OCI catalog, this is open catalog interface. It is actually developed by SAP. And SAP Ariba, all the vendors who are on SAP Ariba, they are having this OCI interface. So it's not a new technology, it's very widespread technology, and SAP is using it and giving the opportunity to vendors and customers to directly link and enhance their or automate their processes. So this OCI interface is available with many vendors. Like if you purchase your laptops from Dell, they are from Dell, and you can just look on Ariba or just Google. There are lots of vendors who are OCI enabled, because if they want to get enrolled on Ariba, it's the must thing for them to be OCI interface ready. Yeah.
Okay, we have another question. It says field requisition, how to match with materials or services master ID.
Yeah, so like I told, we have this catalog available, xFlow catalog. If you want, you can upfront maintain that catalog. In that catalog, you are having various information available. So there you will, and in that Excel sheet, you will maintain article number, material number, purchasing group, purchasing organization, different information which is actually necessary for purchase requisition to be created. So we can maintain by that. So user can just adopt their required item from there, or else we can save it as a template. If there is, for some items, if there is they don't want to maintain this material number there, so by configuration, what I can do, I will just write, okay, one line, I need to know. It will go into approval process. My boss is not from procurement, he will approve, that's it. Now this work item, we will make a release strategy that creation of purchase requisition is to be go to procurement department. So procurement department will see all necessary approvals and information there, and from there, based on this and based on their procurement department information, we can create purchase requisition. Yeah, so we have one question. When xFlow will be go live in Southeast Asia countries? So yeah, we are already here. We have implemented many solutions here, but for this, I think Ravinder is the right person to answer.
Yeah, we have already implemented xFlow go live as well in South Asia in various companies as well, and so we are here. We are very much here. If there's any requirement, please get in touch with us, and we'll get on board. Anyone have any more questions? I know we have gone ahead of time, but I think it's fine. Okay, we have one more question, I guess. Yeah, I guess this is for you, Shiva. Is there a live data cleaner versus SAP?
Actually, yeah, just elaborate this. It will be much more easy. But as far as I can understand this question, it's not about feeder versus SAP. I want to highlight here that X Suite is actually add-on to SAP. It's certified by SAP for SAP ERP 6.0 and also for S4 HANA. So it's actually add-on. It's helping SAP procurement process, and it's enhancing and increasing its efficiency and also user acceptance rate. So if I haven't answered your question, then it's good, or else please elaborate the question.
Yep, I think we can take a few more questions. We have time for a few more questions. If anyone who has joined any question, please drop a question in the follow. Okay. We have one more question, I guess. Is this again regarding feeder? Is it work? Does it work with MRP PR?
Okay, it's material requirement planning PR. So for that, it's a good question, and I think I need.
This is going automatically.
I guess Shiva, just confirming before answering. Shiva, just want to confirm a second, and she will come back to this question, because we do not want to answer or say anything which might not be technically correct. So just give us a few minutes.
But we can use this workflow.
We can use the workflow, but not the feeder.
Because automatically creation of. Okay. Yeah. So I just checked with one of my consultant, and yeah. So for MRP, actually feeder is to create requisition, and MRP it will not support for material requirement planning, but since material requirement planning, it will create automatic PR, so workflow can work for this. But feeder and creation of PR based on MRP is two different things.
Okay, I think we are out of time now, and I think I don't see any more questions coming in. Yes, so if someone still have a question, I mean, we can wait for one more minute if anyone have any more question. Okay, I guess we are done with question answer round as well. Now, so before we leave, I would like to thank everyone who joined us today. Thank you very much for joining us for this webinar. I would like to thank Shiva as well. Thank you very much for giving all this information, providing all this information. And if you have any inquiry regarding our services and products and services we offer, you can write to us at ravinder.bender@xu.com. If you have any inquiry about today's webinar or our services and product offers in general, as well as I mentioned, you can write to us. Again, I was just waiting to see if there's any more question coming in, but it seems like there's no more question. So I would like to wrap it up here, and I would like to thank everyone once again. Thank you very much for attending this webinar. So Shiva, you have something to say? Okay, so yeah, I think we are done. Once again, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. I really hope the session was informative. Hope to see you guys. Hope you guys join us for our next webinar as well, for which you all will get the invitation very soon. Thank you very much. Have a great night, great evening, great afternoon, or a great day, depending on from where you're joining. Thank you very much.